My name is Paul Grosvenor. I've been involved with the Lincolnshire Proof of Concept study. The study as a whole has been looking at modern technology and devices, working with elderly people, so we are collecting data from them, things like pulse, activity, temperature, sort of day-to-day medical information which is of use to the doctors, collecting it remotely and then transmitting it back and then seeing whether that information could predict problems going forward into the future.
The GP surgery sent out a consent form and a booklet. The booklet contained an awful lot of the information that they needed during the trial and gave them a detailed description of how things would work and what it was all for. It gave the whole thing credibility, and they felt very happy that they knew that their GP felt that this was something they should be involved in.
The participants, almost without exception, were really keen. They really wanted to help, and even though we told them from the outset that they wouldn't necessarily benefit themselves, they wanted to help other people.
For 6 months they did reading on 3 different apps every day. It's a big ask for absolutely no reward to themselves. So they were very good.
In all cases we dealt with all of the participants with calmness and ease and patience, which they enjoyed because they were speaking to a human being rather than pressing numbers on an automated system.
Throughout the trial we gave as much support as we could. First of all, we provided technical support, so if they had problems with any of the devices or software they were using, they could call us, and then we would talk them through making changes or updating passwords and so forth, so they were okay. We would talk them through and explain as gently and as carefully and as clearly as we can the implications of what they were doing.
The team that were involved in doing this really were very patient and were picked purely for that level of patience because it was essential to keeping people on the trial. As the trial or the 6 months came to an end for a person, we would contact them and ask them to return the equipment, obviously thanking them profusely for being part of the trial, because we had to remember that we were asking people to do daily readings of no real benefit for themselves. They couldn't see any of the information that they were uploading, so it was completely blind. Giving them the feedback that their data had been received, that it was excellent, the trial was really useful, and the number of people completing the trial had really made a difference, and the data was going to be very useful. And we're hoping that we will be in touch with some results of the trial once all the data has been analysed.